Thank you,
Yes.
Mr. Chair.
You're welcome.
Representative Viviano, you recognize a question?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Representative Barnett, I have a question you may or may not be able to answer, but I would also be interested in your opinion. First of all, let me say that you got a number of co-sponsors here, including myself, so I think it's a testimony to the fact that this is a good bill, and we appreciate that. Some of those co-sponsors on this bill, in fact, have filed bills that are trying to address some of the environmental issues with our natural gas industry. So I would be interested in, if you think that if any of those pass, that would have any impact on this bill whatsoever in the future.
I don't think so. You know, this is pretty bill specific. It deals with CO2, and it deals with really not the capture of it, but certainly the transfer and the storage of it. So I'm not sure that if it does or it doesn't, but let me see if we can answer some more of that.
Yes, sir. Well, I think we use for CO2 injection wells, we use conventional drilling technologies. And as I understand it, several of the bills that have been proposed are trying to address some of the issues of fracking technology, which is a different type of technology altogether.
Well, I think maybe some of those bills are kind of widespread and not sure exactly what you're trying to accomplish, and I was just wondering if they may in fact try to apply some of that legislation, if it passes, to something like this, which is a pretty good bill.
Representative Woods, you recognize for a question?
I would just like to make a recommendation. Representative Barnett, just pull your bill down and let's put an interim study. And what we normally do during the interim is we have 5 or 10 bills and then we vote on them as a committee whether they're interim study worthiness. And I think that this one is, so I would just recommend just pull it down and we'll just pretty much, I mean, I would think that we would all agree to study it during the interim. That'd just be my recommendation, just pull it down.
Well, I tell you what, I'm not willing to do that. We put a lot of effort in this. We have worked this the whole session. I think some of you all maybe haven't really read the bill, but it's actually a very good bill, and it's got good consequences. So I'm really not prepared to do that right now. I would like for at some point for Representative Westbrook to be able to make some comments too, if you don't mind, please.